Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cloud Horizon, a Change for a Better World presentation. There is a global crisis that's been happening for a while now. The world is drowning in plastic garbage.
This is reality of what will actually happen unless we take action now. Actual continents of plastic forming in the oceans, the largest of which is 3 times the size of France, with an estimated weight equal to 500 jumbo jets.
Every year, 13 million tons of plastic waste ends up in the oceans. It is expected that by the year 2050, a festering mass of 12 billion tons of plastic waste will be polluting our Earth, and the weight of plastic in the oceans will exceed the total weight of fish.
Our hearts have been wrenched by chilling images of turtles, of birds, of whales, of seals suffering and dying, starving to death, being strangled because of our plastic pollution. That should be bad enough to drive us into action. But the question we must now ask ourselves is, what will all this plastic pollution do to humans?
Today, we are facing a massive global crisis. The world is drowning in plastic. This problem is a huge threat to the world as we know it. It threatens sea life, and it threatens human beings, because you may not know it, but today we are eating toxic plastic.
Plastics in the sea gradually break down into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastics, which are eaten and absorbed by fish and other sea life. Is entering the food chain. More and more, we are eating plastic. We already know that toxic fumes from plastic waste rise up to pollute the atmosphere. How will this affect us? Is it going to give us cancer? What will it do to future generations? To our children? Will their growth be stunted? Will life expectancy decrease?
Hopeless? Yes. Tragic? For sure. Heartbreaking? Definitely.
Is there hope? And is there a solution? And the answer is yes, absolutely. It's a 3-partnership solution starting with SEPCO. They have developed a plastic to fuel technology that they've actually had since 2003. And then we have Orientum, cryptocurrency developed by Eltronix. And lastly, the sales force behind this all will be Cloud Horizon. Let's begin with SEPCO Industries.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Dr. Mehta. Thank you so much for having us here today. How long has this really been going? When did this process actually begin?
The pyrolysis system been with us for many years. The first generation 15 years ago with that one is still working.
It's still
working.
It still works.
Still make money for us.
It's still making money. So
Yes,
it's
of course.
producing fuel right now.
Of course, we produce the fuel, put into our car, send it to the farmer, send to the logistic company.
Despite the increase in alternative energy, the demand for oil is going up, not down. Fuel consumption is expected to grow 25% from 2015 to 2040, fueling rising demand for renewable energy solutions. In January 2018, the European Parliament announced new legislation on energy efficiency, requiring greater use of advanced biofuels, which include waste-based fossil fuels like the oil produced by the polypetron. The law requires a share of 1.5% advanced biofuels by 2021 and at least 10% by 2030. This creates a huge demand and allows them to be sold at a premium. When refined, this pyrolysis oil produces over 60% European standard EN590 diesel and at least 20% gasoline. The remaining byproducts of gas and char are not wasted, but reused to further heat the reactor, bringing a sustainable, renewable, clean and efficient production process.
So here we are at the Polypetron Gen 5, the final model of your system. Obviously, you've developed the technology for efficiency
Of course, yes.
and
Yes.
to get more output.
20 tons of plastic, you can get at least 15,000 liters up to 18,000 liters.
The important thing about this is that it's running continuously, non-stop.
Non-stop, 24 hours a day.
Now let's take a look at Orientum, the cryptocurrency by Eltronex.
Are you looking for a way to secure your future? Would you like to see your wealth grow through entering the dynamic fintech sector? Of course, you've heard about the incredible potential of cryptocurrency innovation, but maybe you're wondering, where do I begin? Welcome to the Orientum future. Orientum is supported by prosperous businesses involved in 3 different stable and secure industries: real estate, tourism and hospitality, and the game-changing green energy market. Through strategic partnership with prominent property developer Siam Royal View, that is in possession of a land bank with over 1 million square meters of premium island property on the pristine resort island of Koh Chang, Thailand, we are able to provide genuine value backing to Orientum. This innovative approach is similar to how regular currencies work, where value is based on actual economic strength, not just hype or speculation. We are building the Orientum ecosystem towards long-term sustainability and growth. Orientum's projects embrace innovation. We've partnered with a cutting-edge industrial project for efficiently converting waste plastics to fuel. This enterprise, named SEPCO, is already in operation, providing fuel to one of the biggest bus companies in Thailand. Investors in Orientum will play a part in expanding this exciting and hugely profitable endeavor, and at the same time help solve the massive global problem of excessive plastic waste. Genuine usability brings value to cryptocurrency, so we are joining with a wide range of merchants and businesses that will embrace Orientum as a preferred payment for goods and services, with special discounts and incentives. Payment with Orientum will be made all the more convenient with the launch of our own smart merchant application, which will seamlessly and efficiently connect consumers and businesses. The Orientum blockchain is fully developed in advance of its launch. This means that investors can buy and sell Orientum amongst themselves immediately upon signing up and getting KYC approval. We consider security a major priority, so we have inbuilt multi-factor authorization protocols and offer offline cold wallet storage for ironclad protection of users' digital assets. We are coordinating with one of the Big 4 accounting firms to audit our platform, and are working closely with top professionals from the banking industry in order to deliver maximum transparency and confidence to investors. Orientum is driven by a long-term vision. We are generating dynamic growth for a sustainable future. Are you looking for a way to secure your future? The future is funded by Orientum. Own it.
Lastly, let's look at Cloud Horizon, the change for a better world.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Frank Ricketts and I'm CEO of Cloud Horizon. I'd like to thank you right now for taking a few minutes out to listen to a short overview of our business opportunity. And before I get going, I'd like to use a citat from George Bernard Shaw. Progress is impossible without change. And those who cannot change, their minds cannot change anything. The planet is facing a global crisis. The world is actually draining in plastic garbage. I'd like to give you a few statistics. Did you know that the total weight of plastic produced in 1 year is equal to the total weight of all people on our entire planet? And it's increasing. More than 1 trillion plastic bags are used every year. 6 trillion kilograms of plastic waste polluting our planet already. 8 billion kilograms of plastic are dumped into our oceans year for year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a solution, a very, very good solution. In Thailand, approximately 15 years ago, one started research on actually converting, recycling plastic waste into fuel. Polypetron Generation 1 was capable 15 years ago of converting 1 kilogram of plastic into a quarter liter of fuel. 15 years of development later, they now have the Polypetron Generation 5. Daily production can convert 20 tons of plastic waste into approximately 15,000 liters of fuel. Cloud Horizon, ladies and gentlemen, on the 18th of December, made a making history contractual agreement with SIPCO Industries of Thailand. And that was to finance 50 of the Polypetron Generation 5 plants. In fact, Cloud Horizon has committed themselves as a direct sales company to take 100% of the net profit to finance these 50 units. We're not a green company, we're a direct sales company, but we certainly believe we're doing one hell of a lot fighting the crisis of plastic waste. And in fact, within our opportunity, every member joining our organization can indirectly participate in this fight with this environmental crisis. What Cloud Horizon offers is a potpourri of products and services, products in vacational area, but also relating to their exclusive usage agreement that they have with CCW, which is a social media platform with a difference. It has a merchant platform, has a cashback platform, with thousands of online shops around the world. Let's go back to the products within the Cloud Horizon shop. I mentioned vacational products, whether it be a short vacation weekend somewhere or a resort hotel. Over 200,000 resort hotels being offered, where we give a best price guarantee that you'll ever find online, less 100 euros per week. 2-for-1 cruises, ladies and gentlemen. Unlimited stays in over 1,500 hotels throughout Europe. You have the possibilities by utilizing an auction platform, games, and. We also have a global lottery, a tombola, where you can get free tickets and win a 1-week holiday for 2 in Thailand, on the beautiful island of Menorca in the Mediterranean, and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, it would just take too long to explain everything we have, but whoever invited you to look at this video, get back to that person as soon as you can, and he'll give you a much more detailed information about all the possibilities being offered. These various products and services, of course, they can be purchased individually, but we've bundled some of these products and services in what we call packages. And because they're bundled, they also have a certain discount on pricing between 10 and even 30%. I mentioned earlier that everyone joining our organization, participating in the direct sales organization, that they indirectly can get involved and participate in what we have done with SIPCO Industries Thailand. We are giving free promotional tokens to every product one would purchase in the shop, or of course with these bundled packages that we have. So in the equivalent value price of any particular product, we're given the same value with free promotional tokens called ORTP. Cloud Horizon, with its contractual agreement with SIPCO Industries, actually has 50% of the total tokens that have been created relating to the cryptocurrency and the only cryptocurrency that will be used for the purchase and selling of the fuel that these Polypetron Generation 5 produce. Not only will we be giving free promotional tokens in relation to any purchases, but also in earnings. Every person, as a part of our organization, and their weekly earnings, no matter in what area these earnings are generated, we are equaling that amount also in free promotional tokens. As I said, this cryptocurrency, ORTPs, is the currency that is explicitly and specifically used for the purchase and selling of the fuel that the Polypetron Generation 5s are generating day for day. SEPCO Industries actually has also a commercial agreement with EltronX. EltronX is a licensed company to create cryptocurrencies, i.e. Tokens. This particular token has a limit of 40 billion tokens, and there is an actual split. 50%, the 20 billion that I mentioned before, are actually a part of the contractual agreement, a return on investment for Cloud Horizon. But we are taking a portion of these 20 billion and rewarding members and partners, we call them independent associates, within our organization for what they are doing on a day-to-day basis. Actually generating a profit that we can then invest, and we believe solidly invest, in a very good thing, plastic waste to fuel. The other 50%, obviously SEPCO have their participation, and of course EltronX also have their participation. One important thing is to know that the tokens, the free promotional tokens being received, are actually pushed to the EltronX wallet app. And only within this app can any individual of choice actually submit their tokens to mint the ORTP coin. It's not something that Cloud Horizon is involved in any manner. As I say, they are directed to the EltronX wallet app, and everything takes place there. It is creating what one calls in the crypto world, and I've let myself be told, is a decentralized situation subjectively within a centralized coin. But the coin will be expecting to hit the exchange before the end of 2019. With this contractual agreement that Cloud Horizon has with SEPCO Industries, one expects by completion of the 50 units that Cloud Horizon is committed to finance, that the actual value of the coin should go from approximately 2 cents right now to approximately 25 cents. Now, of course, these are all numbers, it's all expectation, there are no guarantees. But ladies and gentlemen, there is one guarantee. There are millions and millions of tons of plastic waste, and the world really doesn't know what to do with it. Here is a solution. And it's a solution not only helping our environment, but creating a utility coin that's directly related to the fuel. To become a Cloud Horizon member, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely free. And at no time is there any obligation to ever purchase any product of any kind, and again, at any time. And you can still reach the highest level within our qualification ranking system, and you can be earning the biggest check every week without ever having to purchase a product at any time. We have a uni-level part of our compensation plan where you can qualify by generating what we call BV, business volume, within a certain time period that will qualify you for 3 levels of uni-level bonus. 12% first level, 8 second, 8 again on the third. And as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, the same value you will also receive in free promotional tokens. 1 BV equals €1. It's a very, very simple conversion rate. What we also have is what we call a matching bonus. And again, relating to a qualification of having so many people qualified in your organization and accumulating so much BV in your total sales organization, you qualify within our star ranking. Now, our star ranking will enable you to earn a matching bonus of the uni-level checks that everyone's getting over 10 generations, over 10 levels. But it's not just 10 levels, ladies and gentlemen. It also has what we call a dynamic compression. I'm not going to explain that to you now on this presentation. Again, the individual who invited you to take a look at this will certainly be able to explain how powerful that is. Dynamic compression over 10 levels. Now, potential earnings, no matter what example I give, there are obviously no guarantees. The only guarantee is you will only earn for what you do. You will only earn for what your organization does. But for example, if we were to take an example that the average uni-level check within your organization was just 250 euros per check per week, and then use the calculation, 5% over the first 4 levels matching bonus. The only question is, do you have 10 people, 100 people in your organization over the first 4 levels, or 1,000, or 10,000, or 100,000? Everyone can set their own calculations, ladies and gentlemen. But duplication is the key to this business opportunity. I'd also like to finish this particular part in also informing you that there are no caps on earnings. There are no limitations on earnings. Again, the only limitation is how you set about building your business and supporting your team. Thank you very, very much for taking the last quarter of an hour listening to this video. There's so much more information to get. Let the individual who invited you to show you some videos about the environmental chaos right out there right now. There's so much material. In the back office, we're providing you with an even shorter version of a presentation, but also a longer version of a presentation that includes those videos. So I wish you all a wonderful rest of the day and hope to see you all somewhere, sometime at one of our corporate events. Thank you.
So 25% of these tokens of cryptocurrency will be given to SEPCO. The other 25% will be given to Eltron-X. And the 50% will be given to the sales force of Cloud Horizon. So basically, there are 40 billion tokens that are created for this initiative. 20 billion of this cryptocurrency will be reserved for Cloud Horizon and its members. Approximately 6 billion tokens will be given out to incentivize the members to participate in solving the problem of plastic solution. After this initial phase, the remainder of 14 billion cryptocurrency will be airdropped by Eltron-X to all the Orientum token holders. So this is the initiative, this is the solution to the global crisis of plastic pollution. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching this video. Please contact the person who invited you to this presentation and join us. It's free. Help us to save our planet.